Well, if you like an old-time football feel, this is the place for you. We're in South London at Selhurst Park. I'm Derek Ray, here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon to help me describe all the action. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Crystal Palace taking on Liverpool.
Well, thank you, Derek. The excitement at the start of any game is almost tangible. Looking forward to this one. The crowd are up for it. Players look like they're going to have a really good go at this game. Can't wait.
Andros Townsend. Number 22, James McCarthy. Number 18, James MacArthur. Number 15.
Well, this is the team Crystal Palace have picked. It looks pretty orthodox, Lee.
Yeah, I love this formation, 4-4-2. The two main strikers will stay close together. The full-backs will link up with the wide players. The two holding midfielders will sit in front of the centre-backs. Very solid look about this team.
Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. Well, we normally know going in how they're going to play, Lee. It's all about ball control, possession.
What that does is get you up the pitch with possession and a lot of numbers around the ball. The weakness of this is if you lose the ball, you have to win the ball back early. So there will be a high press following if they were to lose the ball in the opposition half.
Thank you, Selhurst Park. Enjoy the game.
And the match begins. And there to intervene. Jorginho Wijnaldum. It's with Roberto Firmino. Naby Keita. Salah. Wijnaldum. And a fine tackle. Wilfried Zaha. Couldn't hang on to it. Naby Keita. Firmino. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. And still a chance. And in the end, no damage done.
Well, Derek, we all love to see early goals, and we nearly got one there, but the keeper decided against it.
Could cross it in here. However, a well thought out piece of defending. And a throw in forthcoming. And beyond the last defender, offside. Salah. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. James MacArthur. Kouyaté now. And taking it away. Well, that's not watertight defending. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Henderson. They might be able to get in now. Superb volley, but the woodwork gets in the way.
Well, it's so difficult to get that on target, and he so nearly did.
James McArthur. And Zaha has it. Klein. The defender doing his job. Matip. And good pressure high up the pitch. McArthur. A very good tackle. Oh, that's a super ball over the top. And he might be in here. And still trying to get the shot off. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. James McCarthy. Possession given away, unfortunately. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. Wijnaldum. Henderson. Firmino. Keita. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Patrick Van Aanholt. Showing a real will to win the ball. Henderson. This is Salah. Committed challenge. James McArthur. And he takes it away. Henderson. It's with Roberto Firmino. Wijnaldum. Here's Salah. Robbed of the ball, Mo Salah. Breaking at pace. And threading it forward. And the alarm bells are ringing. And a goal! Now they have their opener. And now they can celebrate.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is perfectly timed. It causes havoc, and he had choices of what type of finish to apply. And bang, he goes for the smash. Lovely goal.
And Liverpool get the ball moving again, looking to find a reply to that setback.
Number 11, Wilfried Zaha.
Roberto Firmino. Henderson has it. Really well played pass. Possession and patience, the watchwords. It comes to absolutely nothing. Firmino. Really getting stuck in defensively. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Can they take advantage of the situation? Doing well to keep possession. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum. And the post coming to the goalkeeper's aid. Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, sometimes being at the right place at the right time gets you a goal. On this occasion, it's a simple goal from his point of view.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece.
Number 11, Mohamed Salah.
Wilfried Zaha. In the right place to cut out the pass. Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. Salah. Untidy in possession. Wilfried Zaha. Jeffrey Schlupp. Struggling to keep the ball. They might be able to get in now. James McArthur. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Naby Keita. Henderson has it. It is to be a throw-in. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Klein. Well, nicely cut out. Ayew. And he read it well defensively. Now can they counter clinically? Defenders need to cover. Firmino. Henderson. Jordan Henderson has lost possession. Townsend. James McCarthy. Well, they get the ball once more. Liverpool in a position of menace. Keita. Can they nudge in front? Unable to get a body in the way. Surely. Can they cover up? Wijnaldum. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here's the replay, and as we see, it's a class ball through to split the defence. There's still a lot of work to be done, but the keeper presents the near post on a plate, and he's punished. That's quite remarkable.
So the game has restarted. Liverpool in front.
Liverpool. Number 10, Sadio Mane.
Wilfried Zaha. Henderson. Wijnaldum now. Can they find a gap in the defence? Just cutting off the supply. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Oh, what an opportunity. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Naby Keita. Well, that's one for them to pursue. And he's in an offside position. Possession given away, unfortunately. Well read to put an end to that attack. And the Liverpool throw-in forthcoming. Alexander-Arnold. And Mohamed Salah now. Firmino. And here's Wijnaldum. Good tackle. Patrick Van Aanholt. Wilfried Zaha. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? They're trying to get right into his face. Jeffrey Schlupp. Van Aanholt. Well, a little lucky to get away without a card. Might be his last warning, though. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
Well, as we see, this is probably the best angle. He's picked his spot, he didn't change his mind, and the keeper's got no chance.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, it's not easy being a manager, and that's why they've let him down a bit there.
Once again, the sides are level. This is a kaleidoscope of shifting emotions.
Number 11, Wilfried Zaha.
Alexander-Arnold. Naby Keita. James McArthur. Ayew. James McCarthy. Ayew. Well read to ease the pressure. Matip. Now Mo Salah. Henderson. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. Well, great read there to intercept. Jeffrey Schlupp. Ayew. Foul there. Free kick awarded. James McArthur. Possession one. Being pressed and pressed high. And providing width. Naby Keita. Henderson. Chance to put them in front. Well, fantastic reflex action. And firing it into the area. Making sure nothing came of it.
Well, when the game's so tight like this, just look at those stats. Somebody has to be brave. Somebody has to be the hero.
Salah. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Henderson. Masterful piece of foiling. Townsend. Ayew. And a chance here, Wilfried Zaha. Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. Naby Keita. Henderson has it. And we're focusing on him for a reason. He's asking plenty of questions of the defenders, Lee.
Well, he's been brilliant today. He's caused that back line all sorts of problems, shifting him around that box, and then getting his shots away. Absolutely fantastic.
The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Liverpool have given it away. MacArthur. Chance to take the lead. And the keeper got there. And now the delivery. The header, but far too straight to worry the keeper.
Yeah, meat and drink for a goalkeeper of that class.
Jorginho Wijnaldum. Henderson. This is Salah. Naby Keita. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Alexander-Arnold. Naby Keita. Mane. Defended well. Naby Keita. It's with Roberto Firmino. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, sensational stuff from Wilfried Zaha in the first 45. Lee, what did you make of his contribution? The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Jorginho Wijnaldum. Firmino. Able to close down the shot. Dan. Well, they no longer have the ball. Mane. Here's Firmino. It did appear that they might be onto something, but not so. Salah. Beautifully weighted ball. He knows what he's doing when it comes to blocking. Well, I'm not quite sure what's happened to Roberto Firmino in this game. Certainly well below his usual high standards.
I'm sure the keeper will think he's got away with one today. He's not been tested at all. Lack of movement for me is the key. He's got to do better.
Keita! What a vital intervention. James McCarthy. James MacArthur. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Liverpool in a position of menace. Henderson. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Well, they might be onto something. Can they cover up? Throw-ins given. Henderson. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Robbed of the ball, Mo Salah. And play halted, free kick given. Wilfried Zaha. And the ball with McCarthy. Firmino. They might be able to get in now. Big opportunity. It is to be a throw-in. Crossing opportunity. Mane. And now Henderson must score. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. There's still a lot of work to be done, but the keeper presents the near post on a plate, and he's punished. That's quite remarkable.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2.
Number 9, Roberto Firmino.
And a throw-in it's going to be. Andrew Robertson. Sadio Mane now. Wijnaldum. The outcome is a goal kick here. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. James McArthur. And using his strength to shield the ball. Have they given him too much space? Klein. Played into the box. Well, strongly fisted away. And that's a corner. Played into the centre of the box. Struggling to get it away. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Doesn't want to give it away here. Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. Roberto Firmino. This is Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Salah. Henderson. And here's Milner. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Chances on. Defending of the highest class to stop him. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Clattered away. Henderson. Roberto Firmino getting the better of his opponent. Roberto Firmino! Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Townsend. Klein. Townsend. Oh, in with a chance! Oh, stellar defensive work to get back and win possession. Andrew Robertson. Wijnaldum now. Roberto Firmino. In behind for him to chase. Mane. Wijnaldum. And now Henderson. Can he finish? A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, let's see that again. Oh, it's so sweetly hit. Look at his technique. Absolutely brilliant. He's got the power, he's got the accuracy, and now he's got himself a goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2.
Goal for Liverpool. Number 10, Sadio Mane.
Jeffrey Schlupp. Good technique displayed. Good tackle.
Well, Liverpool's certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession, really starting to dictate the tempo of this game now. And they're creating chances as well. I'm not sure their opponents seem to have the answer, to be honest. They can't seem to get a foothold in this game.
Regained possession. Well, the ball lost here. Wijnaldum. Sadio Mane now. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. Will he find the net? Thwarted by the post. Well, they're closing him down. How will he react?
Well, he'll be looking at that.
And he's made headway. Mane! What a save!
Substitution.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in.
Coming off the pitch, number 14, Jordan Henderson. To be replaced by number 6, Thiago.
Options in the middle. Wijnaldum. Thiago. Oh, surely. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, here's the replay, and they do say a keeper should never be beaten in his near post, and he's made that error, and he's been punished. Big mistake for me.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now.
Mohamed Salah.
Jeffrey Schlupp. So 20 minutes to go. Throw-ins given. Jeffrey Schlupp. Wilfried Zaha. Batshuayi. Well, it's a poor tackle. He's lost it. Andrew Robertson. And return to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum. Very comfortable when in possession. And a throw-in it's going to be. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, he's given us away. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Jones. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Opportunity it is. Hunting a hat-trick he was, but couldn't make it count.
Well, so much confidence he's got after his first 2 goals. You fully expected him to score there, but he's missed it.
Eze. And in the second half here, and it's almost, Lee, a case of whatever they've touched has turned to goals.
Well, I can tell you, creating and scoring goals is the hardest thing to do in football. Liverpool have ticked all the boxes in that department for me. Lovely to watch. The players have all got smiles on the face. We like to see that.
Over the touchline for a throw-in. Doing well to keep possession. Read it well. In position here to protect the ball. Can they get in behind them? Mane. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. And a throw-in forthcoming. Mane. Matip. Here's Robertson. Milner. Here is Thiago on the offensive. And giving the ball away. Luka Milivojevic. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Batshuayi. And a good tackle. Now that's a well-timed pass. Strong play here on the shielding front. And Anholt. Liverpool throw in here. Milner. Fabinho. Here's Milner. This is Salah. Well, you can absolutely sense the frustration growing in the opposition camp. They can't get near the ball. Mane. And return to Mane. Firmino. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here's the replay, and the passing move is almost unstoppable. The movement is key for me, and once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
Dan. Kouyaté. Good pass. Schlupp. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. Could play it in. Townsend. And it was blocked, that particular cross. So a throw in here. A chance to whip it in. And the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. Perfectly positioned to take it away. And a throw-in it's going to be. Klein. Kouyaté. This is Klein. Giving the ball away. And Liverpool could get in behind the defence. Chance to cross. Mane. Here's Robertson. It's Mane getting forward effectively. Every pass hitting its target. And they have possession again. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Thiago. Mane. Here's Firmino. Just the challenge that was required. Alexander-Arnold. High pressing at its best. Jones. Good-looking pass. Alexander-Arnold. And dispossessed. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. They need to get bodies back. Played into the centre. Will it be? Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Batshuayi. Can he find the net? Well, it wasn't a taxing save. Milner. And Liverpool exploiting the space on the flank here. Thiago. And now they have the ball back. Luka Milivojevic. But a poor ball giving possession back to the opposition. Milner. Thiago. And the referee blows for full time. It has gone awry for Crystal Palace and their supporters. No points for them, Lee.
Sometimes you get days when things just don't go to plan. Well, this lot went to the next level. They didn't even have a plan. Not a great effort at all. They should be embarrassed.
Another more than effective night's work for Mo Salah. Lee, your thoughts on his performance?
Well, clearly the difference between the two sides today. 2 goals, a really good performance, ran into the channel, did everything right. Absolutely, 9 out of 10.